Stevie and the Big Project, written by Kiki Protzman, illustrated by Jenny Lang. Before you listen to this read aloud, pause this video and think. Have you ever worked on a project that did not end up so well? How did you feel and what did you do about it? When you're ready, play this video. Stevie and the Big Project. Stevie is a very skillful squirrel. She is the fastest runner in her class and one of the best spellers at her school. But today, Stevie is not happy. She has been working on a project and can't seem to get anything right. Oh no, Stevie thought to herself. This isn't good at all. Stevie could feel her face getting hot. She was worried that someone would look over and see that she was failing and they wouldn't like her anymore. I'm so mad, Stevie screamed. I'm mad at this project, I'm mad at the teacher, and I'm mad at myself. With that, Stevie picked up her project and smashed it on the floor. It broke into pieces and she began to stomp it with her foot. Just then, Laurel came over to see what was going on. Stevie, what's the matter? I hate this project and I hate this class. Oh, Stevie, Laurel said softly, it sounds like you're frustrated. Frustrated? Stevie asked, confused. Yes, frustrated, Laurel confirmed. Let's stop and think. What does it feel like to be frustrated? Have you ever felt frustrated? What did you do to overcome it? What do you think Stevie will do to overcome her frustration? Being frustrated is a lot like being mad, but usually it means you're upset because something is not the way you want it to be at that moment. You might think you're mad at your teacher or yourself or your project. You might even blame your anger on those scissors or a piece of tape. When you start to feel like you're mad at everything and you just can't take it anymore, that's frustration. But how do I get rid of it? Stevie asked. I never want to feel this way again. Lots of things are frustrating, Stevie. The trick is knowing that frustration is a good thing. A good thing? Stevie was shocked. Yes, frustration is an emotion that lets us know that we're about to learn something. When you are frustrated, it means that something is not the way you want it to be. If you can figure out how you want it to be and then fix it, you will have learned something that can help you next time. I don't think I understand, cried Stevie. Think about it. When you were learning to ride your bike, what happened? Laurel replied. I would get on my bike, push on the pedals a few times, then fall over, Stevie said. And how did that make you feel? Laurel asked. I was so upset, I cried and told my mom that I couldn't do it. Stevie frowned. Then, what happened? Laurel prompted. She told me to take a deep breath and try again. Just a couple of times later, I got it, Stevie said, beaming. Then how did you feel? Laurel asked. I felt amazing, Stevie squealed. I was so proud of myself. How do you think you would feel now if you had quit the first time and never learned to ride your bike? Laurel asked. I probably would have felt upset at myself, frustrated, and I would still feel frustrated every time I saw someone else on their bike. Exactly, Laurel exclaimed. Frustration is really just a sign that you're about to learn something amazing. If you give up before you learn that lesson, you're left feeling icky and upset. Before we read some more, be ready to learn a new word: persistence. What does it mean, and why is it important? Put your thinking hats on.
It sounds like you're also talking about persistence, George added. Persistence is another word for not giving up. If you try to solve a problem enough times in many different ways, eventually you'll get it.
But if I try 8 times before I get it, that means I failed 7 times, Stevie said.
Why do you think failing is a bad thing? George asked. Everyone fails at things before they know how to do them, just like you with your bike or any baby learning to walk. You need to start thinking of the word fail as a way to describe trying to learn.
I never thought about it like that, Stevie exclaimed.
Fail. First attempt in learning.
Just remember, Laurel began, when you feel frustrated, don't give up. Here are some tricks to help you feel better so you can be persistent. Count slowly to 10. Take some deep breaths. Write your worries in a journal. Talk to a partner about your feelings. Ask for help.
Once you do that, George added, you can focus on being persistent and figuring out what's going wrong. Here are some tips to help you be persistent. Keep track of what you have already tried. What is happening? What is supposed to happen? What does that tell you? Make a change and try again.
Thanks, you two, Stevie shouted. I'm not feeling frustrated anymore. I figured out what went wrong with my project last time. Now I'm ready to be persistent and make it better. With a new attitude, Stevie finished her project and spent the rest of class testing it out with her friends. If you enjoyed this read aloud, click on like. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel to get notified every time a new video is uploaded.